Hey everybody, welcome back to Watching in the Dark. Today we're going to talk about Lionel Johnson and his new release stat line. We're just going to be going over this and my first impressions. This won't be a super long video, so don't think this is any deep dive on him. But I'm just going to give you my first thoughts and what I think he's going to fit into the meta and what's... Well, first of all, Lionel Johnson, 16 power levels, 1 model. He's move 8, weapon skill, ballistic skill 2+, strength 6, toughness 6, 9 wounds. 10 attacks, 11 leadership, and a 2+ save. Armor Luminous is his first weapon. It's a pistol that's either like a bolt pistol that's damage 2 with 2 shots, AP -1, strength 4, or 1 shot, plasma, strength 8, AP 4, 2 damage. Then we have a sword fealty. Makes him strength 10, AP -5, 4 damage if you use this first profile, or he can make 20 attacks, AP -3, strength 6, damage 2, which is incredible amount of output, especially since we'll see down below that he gives reroll 1s to hit, 1s to win for all Dark Angel's core and Dark Angel's characters within a 6-inch aura. Speaking of abilities, let's move on to those. Forest Walk is basically a deep strike outside 9 inches, and you get to reroll the charge distance when you're using this ability. Next up, we have the Emperor's Shield, which is a 4+ invulnerable save. Each time an unmodified roll of a 6, it bounces a mortal wound back to the attacker. I was thinking this would be a lot better if it's the Emperor's Shield. This kind of seems lackluster, considering it's the Emperor's Shield. It has this, but I guess that's why we've never seen any art with him, any pictures or anything. Martial Exemplar is he fights first, but he's within engagement range of an enemy model at the start of the fight phase. He fights first. It's really good. Primarch is the first Legion Order. This is the rerolls we were talking about earlier. And then Watchers in the Dark. Up to twice per battle, you can attempt to deny the Witch. And if it's against the Chaos Psyker, you can reroll to deny the Witch test. Keywords, notably, he has Inner Circle, and Primarch, Supreme Commander. These are the ones that really matter. And then his point cost is 320 points. All in all, I'm not wildly impressed with him compared to the other people we've seen. I assumed he would have been a little bit better for his point cost compared to something like Abaddon we saw on release. And even now, he seems like an absolutely amazing beat stick, but for the same price, for about 10 points more, you get 10 Dark Angel Terminators. And at the moment, Inner Circle only works on infantry, and he is a monster, not infantry. So he also has the downside of just not being able to move through walls, not getting that only wound on 4+, any of that fun stuff. So all around, he's kind of just underwhelming. He does have to be your warlord when you take him. I did not mention this. And no hiding from the Watchers. This basically allows a intervention for 1 unit within 9 inches, as if it were a character. But it seems like the timing of this could be a little bit weird, where it's either during the movement phase or during the heroic intervene step, which people will just avoid at them because you do this in your opponent's movement phase. You select a unit to intervene, so it's weird. Needs a little bit more clarification. But overall, if you want a beat stick to travel along with your big brick of Terminators, be right there and just amp up the damage output in case you just don't think you can crack something on a middle point, this is your guy. But overall, not wildly impressed. I think he probably won't be in any top list. You might see him occasionally, but he just doesn't give enough flexibility or output for his cost. He kind of just doesn't do enough for 320 points compared to 10 Terminators that could fill very easily the same role. Well, that was my thoughts on Lionel Johnson. Let me know in the comments down below. Like and subscribe if you made it this far, and I'll see you guys in the next one.